Hi, I'm Lauren Griffith. Congrats on your pregnancy, and thank you for joining me for the Agility Bar Prenatal Workout Series. I'm 15 weeks along in my pregnancy, but we'll be guiding you through a workout that is safe and supportive for your first trimester. You may be feeling nauseous or tired, so if you need a rest or pause at any time, please do. Always listen to your body and take precaution through each exercise for the safety of you and your baby. Most importantly, remember to breathe and enjoy the process. Begin by grabbing your bar, and I recommend wearing grip socks if you're on a hard surface. Let's begin. Begin by taking your feet hip distance apart and stand in front of your bar. Take an inhale, let your arms reach up and over your head, palms connect. As you exhale, hands return to your heart. Inhale, arms sweep up and overhead, big stretch. Exhale, hands come to your heart. Take an inhale, let your arms sweep up and over your head. As you exhale, fold your body forward. Inhale, halfway lift, fingertips and come to the shins or to the floor. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, sweep your arms up and overhead, palms connect. Exhale, hands come to your heart. Inhale, arms reach up overhead. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep your arms up and overhead. Exhale, hands come to your heart. Inhale, arms sweep overhead. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your hands on the floor. Step your right leg back into a lunge. Inhale, sweep your arms wide, gaze up, palms connect. Exhale, hands come to your heart. Inhale, sweep your arms up, overhead. As you exhale, release your hands to the mat. Step your right foot to meet your left. Inhale, arms sweep overhead. Exhale, hands to your heart. Inhale, arms sweep overhead. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your hands on the floor. Step your left leg back, come into a lunge. Inhale, sweep your arms up and overhead. Exhale, hands come to your heart. Inhale, arms sweep overhead. Exhale, hands to the floor. Step your left foot to meet your right. Inhale, arms sweep overhead. Exhale, hands to your heart. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, sweep your arms up and overhead. Exhale, hands return to your heart. Inhale, arms reach overhead, palms connect. On your exhale, step your right foot back, come into warrior two. Take an inhale, reach your right arm forward as you rest your elbow on your thigh. Exhale, reverse, reaching up and back, gaze up towards the sky. Inhale, lengthen out through your front leg, reach and extend your right arm up towards the sky. Exhale, reverse side stretch, gaze to the outside edge of your back foot. Inhale, come into warrior two. Exhale, hands to your heart, and step your right foot to meet your left. Inhale, arms sweep up overhead. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, sweep arms up overhead. Exhale, hands to your heart. Inhale, arms reach overhead. Exhale, step your left leg back, come into warrior two. Inhale, right elbow inside your leg, left arm extends forward. Exhale, reverse your warrior, reach up and back. Inhale, lengthen through your front leg, shift the hips back, gaze up towards your left palm. Exhale, reverses a side stretch, gaze to the outside edge of your back foot. Inhale, lengthen out back into warrior two. Exhale, hands come to your heart and step your left foot to meet your right. Inhale, arms sweep overhead. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep your arms overhead. Exhale, hands to your heart. Inhale, arms rise. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your hands. Bring your heels together to touch. Plie, slight bend in the knees, grab the bar and gently roll all the way up to stand. Grip the bars shoulder distance apart. Bring your heels together in first position and bend the knees into a plie. Tendu your right foot out to the side and then step your right foot forward as your arms draw up. So we're going to come forward to a curtsy and then back to the side. Forward and side. Forward and side. We're going to do 4 more to the front. Continue to hug your elbows towards your body, keeping your chest lifted. Here's 2. And we're going to take the curtsy to the rear. Arms are going to reach in front of you, shoulder height. Lengthen out through the fingertips. Lower and lift. 4 more like this. Here's 2. Coming back to the front. We're going to curtsy. Back heel's going to lift. Elbows hug in for 2. Take it to the rear for 4. 2 more. Alternating 2 to the front, 2 to the rear. Lengthen through your arms. Try that again. 2 to the front. 2 to the rear. Now alternate 1 of each. 1 forward, 1 rear. 1 forward, 1 rear. 4 more. Last 2. And 1. Very nice. From here, you're going to pivot to your left, full rotation, and then come back to second position, keeping the bar in front of your chest. So we're going to pivot, forward, pivot, forward. Rotate through the hips and gaze the same direction as the bar. Big twist and open. 4 more like this. Last 2. 1. Now pause here. We're going to lengthen up to a passe as your arms come overhead. Come back to second position, bar to your chest. So it's a reach and a bend. Lengthen and bend. Up. Big stretch. Point the toes. Connect your big toe inside your knee. Lengthen up and down. 4 more like this. Last 2, we're going to combine those 2 together. So come to your pivot and then rise up to second. Pivot, rise to your passe, land in second. Four more like this. Last 2. And here's 1. Great job. Arms will come down. We're going to come into plie as your arms draw up. You're going to pull your elbows back into a row. As you plie, arms extend long, and then lower your arms back down. So we'll plie, row, and release. Plie, row, and release. Really think of hugging your shoulder blades together as you draw your elbows back and reach through your fingertips as your arms come forward. 4 more. Last 2. And here's your last one. Release. Take a shoulder roll. Go ahead and transfer the weight into your right foot and tonder your left foot out to the side. Let's repeat the curtsies on the other side. Begin by coming forward. Elbows hug in towards your body. Bend and you lift the back heel up. 4 more to the front. Keeping the elbows to your side. Here's 2. Now transition to the rear, arms lengthen in front of you. Reach to your fingertips, keeping your chest lifted. 4 more like this. Last 2. Now 4 to the front. Four to the rear, long arms. Here's 2. 2 front, 2 rear. Here's 2. Try that again. 2 front, 2 rear. Now combine the 2, alternate. 1 front, 1 rear. 1 front, 1 rear. 4 more. Last 2. And 1. Great job. Pivot now. We're going to come to your left side, and then we're going to come back to center. So you want to twist with your torso and come back. Twist into that lunge, come back. Twist and back. Twist. Let's do 4 more like this. 3, 2, 1. From here, lift to a passe. Land in second, bar in front of your chest. Lift to a passe, land in second. Here we go. We're going to reach it up and then lower. Reach it up and then lower. Lengthen through your fingertips, keeping your core engaged to help support you. All the way up. 4 more like this. 2 more to go. Now we're going to put it together. Start with the rotation through the lunge, and then rise to your passe. Rotate through the lunge, rise to the passe. Big twist. All the way up. 2 more like this. Last one. Hold here, second position, release the arms down. We're going to plie, row, and release. Plie, row. Really keep your elbows nice and high. Hug your shoulder blades together. Chest is lifted. Make sure to breathe. 4 more like this. Last 2. Bring the bar to your chest. You're going to step to your right, and you're going to cross, and you're going to cross. So the arms are circling forward, forward, forward. So we're crossing behind to a curtsy step, cross it behind to a curtsy step. Let's do 4 more. Keeping those elbows hugged to your side. Last 2. Now we're going to take it to a punch. So we're going to punch it out and out and out and out. Keep those elbows in and press and press. 8 more like this. Here's 6. Last 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take an inhale, reach your arms up overhead. As you exhale, slowly hinge forward. Place the bar on the floor. Inhale, rise, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep your arms up overhead. Exhale, hands come to your heart. Great job. We're going to grab a mat and transition to the floor. Come down to the mat, and we'll begin in tabletop position. Place your hands underneath your shoulders, hips over your knees, and curl your toes. Start with an inhale. Let your belly drop as your chest and heart lift. As you exhale, draw your belly button in and round through your spine. Continue using your breath as your guide. So inhale as you come forward, and exhale as you round. Cat-cow pose is excellent throughout your pregnancy to help strengthen the lower back, It's also very supportive for your abs. You'll see us doing this quite a bit, even in our future trimesters. So continue here, taking a few more rounds of breath. One more deep inhale. Exhale, round through your spine. Let's meet in a neutral spine and just go ahead and sit back into child's pose. Arms extend long, rest your forehead on the mat and take a few breaths. Gently rise up to tabletop. Lower your left forearm to the mat and keep your right hand on the mat. Extend your right leg behind you. You're going to draw your right knee towards your right elbow and then reach the leg back. So bring it as far forward as you feel comfortable and then lengthen the leg back. So it's forward and back, forward and back. Make sure you're breathing. Nice deep inhales and exhales as you lengthen out through the leg. Continue forward and back. You can do high reps of this, but if you need a rest anytime, please do. 4 more on this side. Last 2. Now we're going to change the movement. You're going to take your right knee behind your left. You're going to kick out to the side. So it's a cross and a kick, cross and kick, cross and kick. Four more. Last 2. Now we're going to combine those 2 together. So come forward with the knee, reach it back, cross behind and kick. Reach forward, kick back, cross and side. Forward, back, cross and side. By now you're probably feeling it. If you can hang in there, stay with me. If you need to pause for a moment, please do. 2 more rounds, forward and back, cross and kick, forward, back, cross and kick. Press back into child's pose. Let your forehead come to the mat and take a few breaths. Gently rise up to tabletop. So we're going to do that same sequence on the other side. I'm going to turn around so you can follow me. Begin by bringing your right forearm on the mat and place your left hand on the mat. Left leg's going to reach behind. You're going to bring the knee as far forward as you can and then reach it right nice and high to high diagonal. So bring it forward and back, all the way in, all the way out, full range of motion. Keeping your belly button drawn in to help support you and your baby. Bring it in and out. 4 more like this. Here's 2. Now your left knee is going to cross behind your right, and then you're going to kick to the side. So it's a cross and kick, cross and kick. Really reach to your toes. Let's do 4 more. Here's 2. Now combine them together. So we're going to come forward and back, cross and kick, forward and back, cross and kick, forward, back, cross and kick. Only 4 more rounds to go. Stay with it. Here's 3, 2. Here's the last one. As you rest, press back into child's pose. Knees wide, forehead comes to the mat. Slowly rise to tabletop. Curl over your toes and press your heels to the earth. Downward facing dog. Inhale your right leg to the sky. Bend your knees, stack your hips, come into a hip roll. And then we're going to come into runner stretch. So land your right foot outside your right hand. You can keep your chest lifted and pause here. If you'd like to come a little bit deeper, come down to your forearms, bring your hands to prayer, and just let your head and neck relax, taking some slow, deep breaths. Slowly press up to your palms. Toe heel your right foot so your knee is stacked over your ankle. Take an inhale, let your arms sweep up overhead. Now as you exhale, you're gonna shift the weight back, just straighten out the right leg and just fold forward. Really flex your toes towards your face. We wanna open up through the back of your hamstring and calf. Take a deep breath in. And deep breath out. Gently rock the weight forward, fingertips to either side of your right foot. Lift your back knee, come into a lunge. Inhale, sweep arms up overhead, big stretch. And as you exhale, bring your hands to the mat, step your right foot back into plank, and press back into downward facing dog. Inhale your left leg to the sky, bend your knee, stack your hips, find your hip roll, left foot steps outside your left hand. Gently lower your back knee to the mat and come into runner stretch. You're welcome to come down to your forearms if you did on the other side. Most importantly, let your head and neck relax and take some slow, deep breaths. Gently press up through your palms. Toe heel your left foot so your knees stacked over your ankle. Inhale, let your arms sweep up and overhead. And as you exhale, gently shift the weight back to straighten your front leg and fold your body forward. Draw the toes towards you, flex your foot. Gently rock your weight forward, lift your back knee off the mat, step your left foot to meet your right, come into high plank, and then press back into downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in. And deep breath out. Gently lower to your knees and come to a comfortable seated position. Inhale, sweep your arms up and overhead. Reach your right arm down your back. Grab behind the arm and gently pull to stretch to your triceps. Inhale, arms will rise up. And exhale, switch sides, left arm down your back. And just give a nice pull and stretch. Inhale, arms out to your side. Go ahead and bring your right arm across your body. Let your shoulders relax and gaze to your right. Inhale your arms wide. Bring your left arm across your chest. Let your shoulder drop and gaze to your left. Place your left hand down. Reach up and over, take an inhale, lengthen, and exhale, gently shift sides, placing the hand down, reach up and over, big stretch, inhale, and exhale, slowly come back through center. Thank you for joining me for the Agility Bar Prenatal Workout Series. Continue to do this workout throughout your first trimester, and make sure to join me for future workouts.